Welcome back to Sledhead 24/7 and the Nielsen Enterprises grand finale of the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. Today's event is held on the grounds of the beautiful Grand Geneva Resort and Spa, which back in the day was once the site of a Playboy magazine mansion. But this weekend, the snowmobilers took over. Up first, Friday night. It's a tradition. We've got the Slednecks and autographs. Garth, what do you think about the turnout tonight? You have a huge line for autographs.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know if I'm prepared enough. I only brought a stack of posters like that thick, so I'll probably go through them quick and have to get more.
It's great. You know, everybody's coming out. They're all smiling and having a good fun. It's sun shining, and I think it's going to be a great weekend. I'm pretty excited.
I'm just excited for the weekend. It's going to be warm, and I'm coming off a pretty good weekend in Hayward, and looking to maybe get on the podium this weekend and be pretty good for the sponsors and a good way to end the season.
What are we going to see here tonight?
I think you're just going to be seeing every trick in the book, backflips, of course. So
Okay.
It should be good.
Now, where have you been the last couple of races?
Actually, I did a world record distance backflip in Canada and broke that. Just went 117.
All right. Tell us more about that. I want the rundown.
Yeah, well, we just did a deal up in Whitecourt, Canada, and it was just a freestyle demo with Octane Addictions and Tyler Johnson and Courtney, Jimmy Blaze, and Dane Ferguson rode, and then I broke the world record distance flip.
Wow.
So
No big deal.
no big deal.
Just another day in the office.
Exactly, another day at work.
Time to get back to the racing. Up next, it's the Pro Stock Final. Let's send it back up to the broadcast booth.
Thanks, Natalie. Talk about a super storyline. If you hired a Hollywood scriptwriter, you couldn't write a better story in the Pro Super Stock Final.
Coming into the final, Levi LaValle and Garth Kaufman are tied for the lead in the points battle. They control their own destiny. It's truly winner take all. And Pro Super Stock Final presented by the United States Air Force.
And we're under starters' orders at Lake Geneva in the 14-lap final. All eyes are on the 108 of Levi LaValle on a Polaris and the 48 of Garth Kaufman on his Arctic Cat.
Levi and Garth are friends, but the battle for the whole shot and the battle to get to the top of the hill and into the first corner is immense and intense.
Levi gets off the line, gets traction, and grabs first place. He's tailed by Ryan Simons and Matt Pichet.
Garth did not have a great start. He's back about a sled length as they head up and around the mountain. Once you're back in the pack, it's hard work to get back to the front.
As they finish lap 1, it's 108, Levi LaValle, followed by the 67 of Ryan Simons and the number 51 of Matt Pichet. And talk about slippery sledding, Garth Kaufman, who's battling with Levi LaValle for the Superstock Points Championship, has settled into 7th.
Yes, Garth Kaufman has his work cut out for himself today. He has plenty of ground to make up, but it's fun to see him pick his way through the pack, moving up to 5th, then 4th. But it's hard, grueling work, and the track at Lake Geneva takes its toll on rider and machine.
Meanwhile, at the front of the pack, TJ Gula has worked his way to 2nd place and is within seconds of our leader, Levi LaValle. Meanwhile, Garth Kaufman has settled into 4th, and it doesn't look like he's going to catch Levi today.
Levi is riding with such confidence as he powers across the finish line for a victory. Nice win for him, but the big story. Levi is now the winner of the Pro Super Stock Points Battle. Congrats to Launch and Levi LaValle from Longville, Minnesota.
Levi LaValle, this was your race, okay? You had first place qualifier. You were coming into it with first place points. You got the whole shot. You got first on the podium.
I am so pumped. I'm fuming. You can see, literally. I'm on fire. No, it was an awesome, awesome day. You know, I won my qualifier. Been struggling the last couple races, and I just told myself today, I'm like, go out there and have fun like you usually do. So I started throwing some tricks and loosening up. We went out there and got a good hole shot and was able to hang on to the race. I had my teammate TJ behind me, so he was putting up a little wall for me. I'm glad he didn't want to race with me because that guy's an animal.
I kind of backed off a little bit for Levi, you know, because he was in the points championship and everything. And, you know, hats off to Levi, National Guard, Polaris, PureTech, Fox Shocks. You know, I can't say enough for those guys.
I feel awesome. I mean, I gave it my all out there. I wanted to try to run down TJ, but he was just straight up faster. And I'm just pumped to be on the podium, and it's a great feeling at the end of the year.
Right now, I'm standing next to the carsoup.com Super Sled, one of the many awesome prizes that we'll be giving away on the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. Now, this sled has been to every single race so far this season, and soon enough, it's going to find a new home with one lucky Snocross fan. When Sledhead 24/7 returns, the Pro Open class gets ready to roar. A year ago, TJ Gula was within 1 point of winning the championship. Today, he has a slight lead going into the final Sunday of racing. Will TJ be crowned champion today? And go behind the scenes at a power sports success story. Meet the father and son who helped make today's race possible.
If you were a pro snowcross racer, which oil would you trust to get you on the podium? AMSOIL. Ask DJ Ekstrom. He's used it his entire racing career. And whether you're racing your friends on the trail or foes on the track, use AMSOIL synthetic two-stroke oils to maximize the power and performance of your sled. Interceptor gets it done on the trails, and Dominator gets it done on the racetrack. AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.